Welcome into the race-by-race preview for Sha Tin on Sunday. 11 races and an excellent program upcoming. There's group racing, there's a 4-year-old slant, there's up-and-coming horses, there's dirt racing. Rundes runs in the first, Nick. It's just got everything for everyone.
Absolutely, Mark. Yes, very looking forward to it as well. And I think those up-and-comers that you mentioned, they're the horses that I'm really looking forward to. There are some very nice horses on this programme and a number of them with big futures, I think.
Speaking of big, jackpots, Paul.
Yeah, there's a couple of really good jackpots as well. 30 million up for grabs in the triple trio and also 10 million up for grabs in the 6-up win bonus. So jackpots making those two pools going to be pretty big.
8 and 3 is the breakdown for turf and all-weather. We do start on the all-weather. The rail for the turf races is in the C+3 position. Class 5, 1650 gets us underway, and Sea to Sky and Colourful Baron are both on the class drop. Karazawa is on a 7-day backup. London Lucky Star, he's back to the all-weather after winning 2 over at Happy Valley out of his last 3. Steel Win and Smart Folks are up in trip. We've got Sea Monarch, who had abnormal breathing noises last time when down the track behind Joyful Genius. Smiling Face comes back in trip, and Speed Force Nick wears blinkers once again as we have a look at the speed map for the opener.
Yeah, look, Smart Folks is a possible leader here. He showed good speed last time out. He was drawn 10. Luke Ferraris will be on board. I imagine I'll try and press forward with him once again. And I mean, he did run out a good second there on the turf last time. Still wins another horse who can probably go forward. Wame Luck won't be too far away. And Sea Monarch, he also, I don't think, will be too far off the pace, Paul, given that he's drawn 1.
Yeah, Steel went up to the 1650. Look, he can sort of lead over the 1200 as well, now with Manfred Mann, so expect him to be right there. And Regency Gem, we know what he does. He misses the start, it's just a matter of by how much.
Absolutely. He was better away last time.
He was, to be fair.
And he didn't run on as well.
No.
But we're going to start to Paul. This is 2 runs ago for Rundes Run because the big fellow just does not go a yard on the grass.
Yeah, don't entertain him at all on the grass, but he's a different horse here on the all-weather. Now, he's lost a bit of weight, so he's dipped under 1,500 pounds, but he's still a massive 1492. He needs a bit of space, as we know. He'll get that with a wide draw. He'll get back, and he'll be trying to do this once again. I think he can.
Look, he definitely can, absolutely. I mean, look, he just lets himself down a lot better, doesn't he, on the surface? I mean, he's a big horse, and that's probably part of it. So, yeah, look, if he runs to this level of form, he'll certainly be a leading chance, that's for sure. And what looks a very winnable race.
And that is the big fellow Rundes Run we start off with first. Nick, we move across now to Happy Valley for our second replay. London Lucky Star, who's been around on the all-weather so often but still a maiden from 21, switched across to Happy Valley by Francis Loy, and he put 2 together.
He has, and look, he's really blossomed for Francis as well, and his recent racing at Happy Valley has been very good. Look, albeit at a lowly level, which he continues to race at, but this performance behind Medic Elite certainly not the worst at all. And I know he's never won on the all-weather, Paul, but he's always run some decent races on it. Yeah,
I've included him as well. He's had 4 starts this season for 2 wins. He's a horse in really good form at the moment.
And finally, Paul, Smart Folks. Now, this is on the turf last time. He was given a great run behind Shanghai Power here. Nothing was going to beat Divine Era. He goes up in trip from the 1400 to the 1650, but he has placed course and distance. He has,
yep. He's placed, he's twice been second on the all-weather as well. A 34-start maiden sort of tells the story, though, for me.
Yeah, it's going to take a big leap of faith, I think, if you're to side with this guy, given that he's had so many opportunities. Last time he ran on the all-weather, he was a 4.2 favourite behind Diamond Swords. Only ran 7th, but if he runs to this sort of level of form off the turf, he might be some sort of chance.
And that is some replays for race number 1. Rundes Run, back on the dirt. Benno Jung, the Dirt King. It's easy as that, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got him on top. Yeah, the big boy Rundes Run. Just like him on the surface. He's a big horse, and he's got a good turn of foot on it. I'm going to put Colourful Baron in. He's the one that's slightly outside the square. He did run his best race in Hong Kong, 5th, up in Class 4. He comes now down to Class 5. London Lucky Star has been in good form. Regency Gem's capable. He's won off higher marks before. It's just what happens at the start with him. But if he can get away and not be too far off, we know he can run on strongly. 2, 3, 6 and 13.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with London Lucky Star here. He's a horse very much in form. I know he hasn't won on this surface, but he's always run okay on it from a number of opportunities. And the fact he's coming into this race in really good order, I think, could speak volumes and take him a long way. So London Lucky Star on top. Over Colourful Baron, I agree with Paul. I think he's not without some sort of hope here. Downgraded, Hugh Bowman and Richard Gibson teaming up. Rundes Run has to go in for all the points made. And the early favourite, Speed Force, probably not without some sort of chance with a lightweight down at the bottom. 6, 3, 2 and 14.
That is the preview for race number 1. Early start, a reminder, the opening race is at 12:30.